you and I, we've built lots of sites. And one thing that we know is really important is on-page optimization. And part of that is building internal links. Links are important. Google has made that very clear. And internal links still count as a link in Google's eyes. You can pass link juice from one of your pages to another page on your site. And so we know this is important. The problem is that it's quite a chore, or we're forgetful. I know for me, and talking to other people, I know they're the same way. You get really excited, you find the keyword, you get that content published, and you hope it ranks, right? But you don't always think about, well, I should build some links from my own articles to that page. And if you do, I applaud you. That's what you should be doing. And even if you know you should do that, it's still a chore, right? It takes time to go and find, okay, what are the related articles? Now I need to go into each individual article and edit that and add that internal link. It's time consuming. So I built LinkWhisper to answer this problem. LinkWhisper is a WordPress plugin that really does three things. When you're writing an article in the WordPress editor, right below that, as you're adding content, it will suggest internal links for you. It's smart enough to read your content and say, we found, here's a sentence and you're mentioning this phrase. It's related to this other page on your website. And so it might have 10 or 20 suggested links. All you have to do is go through, check, here's 3, 4, 5 links that I want, hit update, and those links are added automatically. It's a huge time saver for people, writing content, whether it's you or your authors. The other thing that it does is that scenario that I just mentioned. After you publish an article, you should build internal links to that page. And so you can go into LinkWhisper and pick the article that you want to build a link to, and it will then suggest, 10, 20 links. You select the ones that you want, and it's done. Again, huge time saver, and it can be hugely beneficial. The final thing is just overall reporting for your site. It reports how many internal links each page has, how many external links it has, and overall gives you, a big picture of how many links, whether internal, external, that each individual page has. And so you can quickly sort and find those orphaned pages that have 0 internal links or 1 or 2, and help you improve the site structure, using LinkWhisper. So that's what it does in a nutshell. It meets a huge need, I know, for me, and it sounds like for you and for a lot of other people building websites.
Yep, definitely. Of the 3 things that you mentioned, the step 2 is like the huge one, because it's fairly straightforward. Like if you publish a new article, you can link, in our brains, we know other stuff that we can link to, and we do it in
Right.
that article we post. However, it's very tedious to go back and find the old articles to link to the new one. And that's the game changer, I think. Now,
Right.
I know some people out there are shaking their fists perhaps and saying, hey, like I can pull this report somewhere else and do that stuff. And again, like you said, I applaud that person that knows that they should do it, and they have like the discipline, and they're using like Screaming Frog or some other tool, or
Right.
there's a lot of them out there that will crawl your site, but they tend to be more technical in nature, and you end up with a CSV which has 45 columns, and it's kind of unusable. And LinkWhisper gives it to you right there. In fact, I recommended it to 2 students of mine that picked it up, and they thanked me later. So
Awesome.
I didn't even give them an affiliate link. I like it that much. So
Thank you. But yeah, it's super easily. Like you said, if you're really technical, you can probably find tools and get spreadsheets and do it. This is a WordPress plugin you install, and that's it. Like you just go to the reports and it's done.